Hi guys, it's Ray here. A warm welcome to your sports brand, okay? Massive thank you for coming through. I'm sure you'll be really excited what I'm going to say here, especially if you want to create your own sports label, a bit like this, a bit like Ralph Lauren or Adidas or Nike or Just for Keepers or J4K. I'm sure you'll be very excited what I'm going to be saying in this video here today. So I'm going to first of all, let me explain who this is for and who this is not for, okay? Yeah. First of all, I'm going to explain who this is not for. If you've got no interest whatsoever of creating your own sports label like Nike, Adidas, Just for Keepers, etc., these free videos will not be for you, okay? So you might have come through here today because you might have seen me post out on one of my Just for Keepers email lists or on the social media, etc., and you just come through because obviously you follow Just for Keepers, you follow me, and you might have just popped through to obviously see what I'm up to here. I obviously wouldn't want to waste your time, and I certainly don't want to be sending you correspondences and emails that you've got completely no interest in, because obviously that's going to quite rightly cheese you off, and I would never want to disrespect you like that. So if you're on the Just for Keepers list and you're not interested in having your own sports brand, okay, I recommend you unsubscribe, okay, because this will not be for you, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah. But if you're someone that has got their own sports business, or you want to create your own sports business, and you're thinking about having your own sports label, again, like Ralph Lauren, Adidas, Nike, Just for Keepers, etc., you've definitely come to the right place, and I'm sure you're going to be very excited what I'm going to be saying next, okay? Yeah, because again, especially if you've got your own sports business, please listen to what I'm going to say here now, because you're going to be getting a series of free videos off me anyway. I'm going to be explaining obviously different aspects what you need to do to create your own sports label, but also as well I'll explain why I'm doing what I'm doing in a moment, okay? Yeah, because I know the question's going to be, right, why are you giving away your secrets? So I'll explain why I'm doing that in a moment as well, okay? But please listen to what I'm going to say here. If you're in a sports business at the moment, so whether you're a sports coach, you're a martial artist, a soccer coach, a baseball coach, a lacrosse coach, if you're still trading your time for money, this will be the more, I honestly believe arguably the most important videos that you're going to be watching over the next few days. It really will change your mindset, seriously, because if you're still trading your time for money as a coach, you are in such a dangerous position. You really need to be creating your own sports brands and getting that online and creating a website so you can obviously make sales, on autopilot 365 days a year, does it 24/7? I think we've done that the wrong way around. 24/7, 365 days a year. You really need to be doing that. I'm going to be doing another video through the week where you really must listen to it seriously, guys. If you are trading your time for money as a sports coach, okay, yeah, you really need, even if you don't do it with myself, you don't join the mastermind group that I'm going to be creating, you really need to be doing this seriously. It'll be the best decision that you'll ever make, okay, seriously. So watch all my free videos. They'll really help you. Even if you decide not to join the mastermind group, that's fine. I won't be offended with that. But please do what I'm going to be saying in these free videos. So I think it's going to be May the 28th this month sometime. I'm going to be doing a live event. I'm going to be giving you even more of my secrets, and I'm going to open up the doors to allow just 25 people to join my mastermind group. And I'm going to be taking you guys by the hand, and I'm going to show you basically all my secrets on how you build, how you can build your own sports label, your own sports brand. Seriously, just like the big boys, okay, yeah, and girls. Now, I know it's going to take you time to get to the income levels of these guys. Obviously, like Nike and Adidas, etc. It's going to take you a long time. It's going to take you time to get there. I'm still on my way. I'm still working towards that. But as I say, you don't have to be as big as Nike and Adidas, okay, to sort of win in this game, if that makes sense. So again, please make sure you watch all the free videos. So it leads me on to ask the question, which I've been asked a few times now, is, Ray, why are you doing this? Why are you giving away all your secrets? You've got a successful business there in Just for Keepers. Surely you're going to create competition for yourself. I personally don't think I will, okay, yeah, because what I do with Just for Keepers is totally unique. What I do, and again, if you follow Just for Keepers, I put my heart on the line for the Just for Keepers community. I really work hard to get the best product I can and at the cheapest price possible. I'm very fortunate as well that I've got other business interests as well, so I don't have to make as much money as these other organisations that are a similar size love to Just for Keepers. So I can afford to sell it cheaper, not to make as much profits on it, I should have said. So I really work hard to create the best product possible at the cheapest price. So if someone's been following Just for Keepers and myself for a long time now, they know that I work incredibly hard to keep money in their pockets rather than extracting the money, if that makes sense. So the guys that understand what I'm doing Just for Keepers, I still think they'll still come to myself and Just for Keepers because they know that I'm trying to do the right thing for them. With the greatest respect to other organisations, I'm not like these other organisations who's always trying to take, what can I do, you know, always trying to think of ways to take money, make money from their customers. I'm the complete opposite. I'm thinking, how can I best serve my customers? And I actually give away more goalkeeping gloves than any other goalkeeping glove company globally as well, you know. So I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think anyone in my niche will do what I do, to be honest with you. So I don't think I'm creating competition for myself. But again, it leads on to another question: is why am I doing what I'm doing? Without sounding sloppy, I do generally love helping people as well. But the reason why I've started Your Club brand, I've always felt like the little man against the big guys, which I'll explain a bit better about that in a moment, sorry. So as a child growing up in Liverpool, England, on the housing estate that we lived in, not just myself, the whole community, we always felt as if the big guys were squashing the little guys down, if that makes sense. Whether that was the Liverpool Council, the government, the big organiser, the big energy companies, the big brands like the Nikes and Adidas. I always see those guys as bullies, to be honest with you, trying to stand on the little man. And I still think like that, to be honest with you. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing here. So to give you an example, when I first started my goalkeeping coaching business, Just for Keepers, in 1999, the reason why I started it is because I seen that young goalkeepers, the only place that they could go to get specialised goalkeeping coaching was to go to like Liverpool or Everton or Manchester United or Manchester City. So they had to go cap in hand to these big organisations, i.e. the bullies. You know, I know I'm a bit strange looking at things like that, but they've got having to go cap in hand. And they were treated, you know, it's not as bad now to be fair, but in 1999, you know, these children were treated like cattle, to be honest with you, and they were just thrown on a scrap heap, and I didn't like that. So the reason why I started Just for Keepers is I wanted young children to be able to go and get specialised goalkeeping coaching, and it didn't matter about their ability levels. They could go and get specialised goalkeeping coaching without going cap in hand to these big guys. And that's why I started Just for Keepers in 1999. I'm very honoured and proud to say it's still going 20 years on. But I done that because I wanted an option for children to go and get specialised goalkeeping coaching. And as they say, the rest is history. I've actually changed myself and Just for Keepers, we've actually changed the scenery for goalkeeping, for goalkeeping forever now, because there's loads of goalkeeping coaching schools now helping goalkeepers develop their goalkeeping skills, which is great. Even though a lot of them are competition, I have no problem with that. To me, I just want to see goalkeepers get an opportunity to have options, okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so we changed the scene with the goalkeeping coaching in 1999 with Just for Keepers. Then that leads me on to my goalkeeping gloves, which is going to lead me on to what I'm going to say next. With the goalkeeping gloves, with the J4K gloves I got, so I was actually running Just for Keepers, and I got sick to death of mums and dads saying to me, "Hey Ray, where can we go for decent goalkeeping gloves? They're so expensive." And I was like, "Look, I'm in the same boat as you. I've got to go and pay stupid money for these goalkeeping gloves that fall apart." Then again, I was thinking, okay, what can I do to help mums and dads here and goalkeepers save money? Again, I seen these glove companies as the big guys, the bullies, again, standing on the little guys. So I thought, okay, right, let me create a goalkeeping glove that's the same specification as these so-called big brands, but I'll prove that I can charge half the price. So obviously, goalkeeping, my goalkeeping students got a decent goalkeeping glove. And also, just want to quickly digress, I only actually started my goalkeeping glove business only to service my goalkeeping students at the time. But what happened is, because non-students of mine, once they seen what I was doing, a top quality glove at half the price of the so-called big brands, they all flocked towards Just for Keepers because they seen I was trying to do something good. Again, I was going against the big guys, and the Just for Keeper gloves exploded all over the world. Now, I never meant that to happen. I generally only started the J4K gloves to service my students because, as I say, I was sick to death of mums and dads saying, "Hey, where can I go for decent gloves?" I was like, I don't know. So I just wanted to go against the big guys, to be honest with you, and prove, and give options to people to say, listen, you don't have to go to these greedy so-and-sos, okay, yeah, listen, come to myself. And that, again, what I've done with the goalkeeping gloves, a lot of goalkeeping glove companies have emulated, which gives obviously goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers more options to go to. Yet them a competition, but fine, I'm not bothered about that. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm loyal to what I do, I'm happy with that. Again, it's about giving goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers options, and that's what I've done with my goalkeeping coaching business. So it leads me on now to your sports brand. Hopefully you're getting the message here, guys, okay? Yeah, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, okay, because I've seen other companies, okay, yeah, saying, hey, we'll show you how to do your own sport, we'll teach you how to do your own sports brand, and they're charging $20,000 plus. Some of them charge $100,000 per year to teach people how to do their own sports brands. Again, I'm seeing the big guys picking on the smaller guys, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to be doing is doing exactly the same as those guys, as these other organisations. But again, like I always do, offer the same quality product, if not better, but at a much cheaper price, if that makes sense, okay, yeah. So that's why I've done what I'm doing with this, with your sports brand. I'm always being against the big guys, if that makes sense. I hate to see decent, hard-working people get ripped off. That's my biggest pet hate. I hate it when people do it to me. I hate it when I see people do it to my friends and even associates and even people that I don't know. Again, I just like to prove a point that you don't have to be greedy. You can still help people, but not be greedy and take the mickey out of them. You can still provide a fantastic service, but give a fair price so everybody wins, okay? So that's why I've started your sports brand, okay? So I hope that makes sense, okay, yeah? So if you're still with me, okay, appreciate that. You're obviously keen. You're one of the few people, because most people would have dropped off by now, okay? Because a lot of people want success. They say they want success, but when it comes down to it, they don't want success, okay? Because they probably watch this for 6 or 7 minutes and their favourite soap will come on the TV and they go, oh, my favourite soap's on the TV, I'll go and watch that instead. That's fine. If that's how they want to live their life, no problem with that. None of my business, so to speak. So if you're still here, it means that you're keen. You're one of the few that obviously is hungry for success. As I say, so all what leaves me to say now is just keep watching out for my videos. You'll probably get an email every other 2 days. Again, as I say, all it's going to be completely free content. Sorry, I'll give you all my secrets to success. I'm not going to try and sell you anything on these videos, okay, yeah. All I'm going to be doing is just giving you valuable free advice, so to speak. And then on the 28th, I'm going to be doing I'm going to do something live. You can get to come and register, come and see what I'm going to be talking about then. And again, that's when I'm going to be obviously putting that out there. That's when I will be charging, I'll be honest with you, okay, at that event on the 28th. But I'm only going to allow 25 people to attend, okay? Because again, the only reason why I'm limited to 25, because I want to personally know everybody. I want to know what business you're in, what niche you're in, and I want to help you become a success, okay? And then I'm going to mentor you for 3 months to help you build your sports brand, whatever that is, to the levels that you want to take it, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this introductory video. Watch out for my emails and the videos coming along, and make sure that you register for the whatever, I think it's the 28th, whatever the date is below. Register, come and see me live. I'm going to explain more how to help you build your business, and if you're interested to what I've got to say, come and join the mastermind group and hopefully help you take your sports brands and business to next levels, okay? So have a good day, good night, wherever you are. All the best.